Hello, this is our next recording, and I want to explain about some navigations through Excel. Now, we have a workbook open, and with the workbook, we have something called a worksheet. Come here, detail sheet for 5 years, and something else, sheet 3. You can remove it if you want to. Now, looking at what we have here, I want us to make emphasis and try and understand what is here. So this is just the principal. There's a static value here. And with this static value, you can change the value anyhow you want to. Now, let me change this is 20,000. Let me change it to 18,000. 18,000. Click enter. The value here has changed. It's because it's a formula. I'll come to that later. This is 12. Click formula. It changes. So uh, this is it. So what I will urge you to do is to know what the formula is. The formula is called PMT. PMT. So just know what PMT is used for and how we use it. So it's simple as that. Now, but I want you to make emphasis on some stuff. Let me come to detail sheet for 5-year loan. It's just a loan work. Look at this value. You realize that this value is 18,000. Let me come back. This is 18,000. Let me change this to 20,000. 20,000. Click enter. This changes to 20,000. What happened? So it means that you can link two sheets together, like the way you can easily link cells and then get data from a cell. Here you can get data from a particular sheet. So let me come back. Let me click this side. Look at this. It says terms of loan D3, and there's that sign there, right? So here we are looking at opening a file. We look at opening a file. We'll look at that one later. Opening files, you get data from different cell on a sheet, right? So now let's look at this. Let's look at this. Assuming I want to get a particular data, let me come back to the loans. You see this one here, this value. If I want to get the value on this detail sheet, I'll come here, press equal to, come select. You see, as I've come here, I just select. I go back, press enter. Oh, I didn't do it all, sorry. So let me type it. Let me type it directly. So the name of the worksheet is terms of loan. Let me click enter and see if it works. Yep, it works. So that means it has taken the data from terms of loan. Let me click here again. F4, right? That's F4. Come here. So F4, we have this value here. Now, coming back. So we are going to look at working with larger sheets, right? Working with larger sheets to maneuver your way through. Of course, I don't need this. Let me take this thing away. I don't need this. So maneuver your way through a worksheet. So we have a scroll bar here. You can click and scroll down, up. You can have a horizontal. This is a vertical. This is a horizontal scroll bar. That one too, you can do same. Or if you have a mouse that has a, a scroll wheel on it, all you have to do is to use, like me, I have a mouse that has a scroll wheel, so I just use that one to be scrolling, to be scrolling up and down. Now, there's another thing we can do. When you look at your keyboard, if your keyboard has a numeric key, you make sure that the numeric key is off, right? Mine is off. So I press You see on 7, you see home, and on 1 you see end. So if you want to go to the top, you press Control 7, it takes you to the top. If you want to come down to the end of the worksheet, you press Control and press 1 because there's end there. Then it brings you to the bottom. Simple as that. It's another way of maneuvering. So there's another way you can maneuver through. Maybe you know the actual cell you are looking for. Maybe cell, let's say you see this side, this is I57. Maybe I'm looking for I1, right? I1. So I come here where the name box is. I type I1, then press enter. Then I'm taken to. So it's another way of going through or maneuvering or navigating through your work. So there's another deal with it by searching, right? So you see this icon over here, find and select or find or something, just click. So I'm looking for find. And if you know the exact thing you are looking for example, I'm looking for something called principal paid. So let me start typing principal. I think this is fine. Let me find next. So this is principal here. So next, principal paid. This is what I have, principal paid. So that's cool, right? So you can do a lot of stuff over here. Now there's replace. Find and replace means that when you find principal, replace it with something. For example, let me see interest. Let me see if there are a lot of interest here. Interest. Find interest. I think interest is just one. So let me do, I'm trying to replace interest with uh, something, maybe SS. So whenever you find interest, then it should replace with SS. So this here, you see it has replaced. So I'm not interested in this. Let me try and go back. So here, going back means that I'm looking for SS and I replace it with interest. Replace. So that's all. You can play around it. You can play around it. Now, the next thing we are going to freeze panes. So just imagine you are trying to go down. Okay, let me pause over here. I'll start the next video and show you freeze pane.